Hey, Mobed, how you doing? Hey, Black Goddess 4. Hey, Pink Pink. Hey, Pinky, I see you just called me. I was out getting my nails done, honey. So, hey, Junie. Honey, I couldn't hit no buttons, baby, because these nails was wet. And you don't know, you don't want to mess them paws up when you first get them done. I ain't got my nails done since quarantine. So, I've been the nail salon technician. Um, so I was like, I'm not about to mess these up. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing this week? Rochelle been keeping me posted on her sightings. She riding the 777 frequency as well. We all on that wave. We have all caught that wave. Juno the goddess sent me some beautiful jewelry. Hey, Blessed, how you doing, love? I got your money. I didn't have anything available to book you for, so I'm going to try to get you before I take another trip. When I finish this live, I'm going to text you, okay? Y'all, I've been busy. I finally finished everything. Thank you, Movet. I finally finished everything. I finished my beads, all the Eleke orders. Oh, except for I got another one last night, and then Falunda ordered one. So two orders for Elekes came through. So I'm gonna be back to bead. And that's why I didn't do my press on. So I just got my real nails done this time. Put a little bit of light up so y'all can see. I got my real nails done. I'm loving it. I'm feeling like my old self. I used to go and get my SNS all the time before quarantine. So I'm back getting my SNS, and then I said, I'm almost finished with the dolls. I've done all the molding for the faces. I had a whole set. I think I told y'all in 2 videos ago, or maybe 3, that somebody ordered all 7 African powers in my dolls. So they want all 7 African powers. So um, I've been conjuring up a whole bunch of energy this week. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in and say hello and talk about spirit. I'm not going to jump into any energy for y'all per se tonight. Just pretty much giving y'all some insight, and different messages that I get from spirit. Blessed says I need to get this critic off of my nail. Oh, the acrylic off your nails. Yeah, I used to do acrylic all the time. I do the SNS powder now. I've been doing it for the past few years, maybe 4 or 5 years or something like that. And I really like the SNS powder, because it is so healthy for your nails. It doesn't do all that damage. When you take it off, your nails still look really good, and your nails grow. So you get the vitamins and stuff like that in there as well. But yeah, so that was pretty much what I decided to do, was to go and get my nails done, and get ready to go out of town in a few days. So I wanted to have my nails done here before I left, because I really, not that I really 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 know this nail salon, because I've only got a chance to go a handful of times before we, because we moved here right before quarantine happened, basically. Black Goddess 4 says I use gel, but next time I'm going to use the powder. Yeah, I really like the powder. Literally, y'all will see, but my nails and hair grow really fast anyway. But I promise y'all, within maybe 3 weeks, these are going to be so long that I'll have to get them cut down, because the powder really has a lot of vitamins and stuff like that in it. And when they first started using it, back when I lived in Woodstock in my salon, I thought, oh, here's just another gimmick to sell you on something because it's more expensive and blah, blah, blah. But from the first time I use it, I've been hooked on it, because it really does grow your nails, and it's healthy, and it lasts a longer time. Pinky says, where's Boss? He just finished eating like 5 or 6 treats. I just gave him some treats. Acrylic coat, I couldn't type with them. Yeah, my mom wears acrylic nails, and her nails are maybe this long. She's been wearing them for years. My mom has very 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 long nails, She's known for her long nails. They're her real nails, but she does get the acrylic coating put on them. But she types. She's a my mom works in real estate, and she works at the gas company. So she has, a lot of clerical duties, and I don't know how she does it, but she types extremely fast with those very long nails. I don't know how she does it. I couldn't keep up. Hey, Kaka, how you doing? Yeah, Movet, it does last longer. Mm-hmm. Blessed says summer mines. Yeah, it lasts much longer, and it's better for you. So even though it's a little bit more expensive than the acrylics, it lasts longer, and then it's so hard to take off. That's how you know it's good quality stuff. Literally, it'll just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. They have to literally soak this off your fingers. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for the thumbs up. How's everybody doing tonight? I just wanted to check in and see how everybody was feeling because, especially people who participated in the cord cutting ritual, it is definitely working. I've been getting messages from people having a lot of dreams, getting a lot of downloads, which is definitely to be expected. And also, I want to give another couple of quick tips as well, just to kind of keep people going while they're on the journey of release, because it is a journey, it is a process, to arrive at peace and, um, you know, total, um, what can I say, detachment from certain situations. So I wanted to just kind of motivate everybody and encourage everybody. Shantae is speaking to y'all. I'll be fussing at her because she don't speak. Y'all know I'm a Southern Belle, so you gotta speak at least if you don't do nothing else, okay? But so yeah, y'all, I wanted to say hello and just kind of talk a little bit. Oh, like I was saying in the beginning, hey positive, like I was saying in the beginning, Juno the goddess, aka Junie June, sent me some beautiful jewelry. You guys, she is on IG, MS Girl Junior, her cosmetic line. But she sells not only makeup, which I'm still going to do a video with her makeup on, but not only makeup, she sells jewelry. And she sent me this beautiful jade. And I love the contrast, like how this one is light green and then this one is dark green. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, the from the moment that I put it on and I was walking around the house, I just noticed that I felt calmer. And I looked up the properties of jade. I've never owned any because it was so expensive, right? And it is one of your most expensive gemstones. If you Google and look it up, what's the most expensive gemstone? Jade will come up. Other than a diamond, which is not a gemstone, it's a they put them all together with stones and gems and stuff like that. But semi-precious stone, and she sent me this one too. Jade is the more expensive piece. This is Buddha. So I got my prosperity Buddha. I mean, I'm just loving it. But from the moment I put my jewelry on, I noticed, I said, I feel so calm and relaxed, like I just did Reiki on myself, or like I just took a spiritual bath. And I was like, okay, so let me look up the properties. And of course, the green association with the heart chakra, so it makes sense because once you bring in any green, which if y'all notice, I wear all gemstones, but I don't have any green other than these jade that I just bought. But they didn't, I mean, I feel good wearing these, but the bracelet, maybe because it's on my pressure point, my, ring finger sitting on a meridian, it just felt so good. And I was like, oh my God, what in the world did she send me? I mean, it just felt so good. And I know a lot of other ladies ordered some from her too, but I wanted to make sure that I gave everybody the opportunity. I don't know her prices, but she does have the jewelry, or she has access to the jade jewelry. Shantae said back to basketball. Blessed says, well, you guys, I do have an upset about my stomach pain. I have had a stomach ulcer. I know It's from worrying so much. Yeah, it is. And they do have yeah, worrying definitely can cause ulcers and things like that in your body. So and also certain foods and stuff like that. So you definitely want to relax um and heal that ulcer, which is a sore, you know. So yeah, you want to heal that sore inside of your stomach, most definitely. Sending, you know, Reiki and you know, positive energy to that. And you can listen to solfeggio. They have the ones for ulcers on there, because it's a anything to bring your body back in balance. The solfeggios, they work for them. Movet says, I feel good. It is a journey, but the scripture Psalm 69 helps a lot. Yeah, because when you say the Psalm 69 and your voice vibrates and your energy connects with it, you can feel the shift. You can feel energy leaving your aura. If you're like me, you can feel the energy leaving your aura and going back. Is like a return to sender. Even if the person or people who made you feel bad about yourself are dead and gone, you can still send that energy back to nature so that it can be healed, so that it's no longer attached to you. That's the main point. Pinky says hi. June says hi. Movette says hi. Shantae. Isis says hi all with 3 yellow hearts. Thank you. Hi, how you doing? Pinky said beautiful. Yeah, the jewelry is beautiful. Mobette says beautiful too. Hey, Layla. Yeah, the jewelry. I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, what really gets it to me, and y'all gonna see this. These are my forever pieces. Okay, like what really? Cause I'm really picky about what I buy. You know, jewelry wise, because I like a certain look, but this layers perfectly with my bangles. And I've had this Pandora since I was in my 20s, and I just, you know, put charms on there. And then I got 2 other, you know, pieces, 2 Tiffany pieces, which I can live without at this point. Cause I mean, you know, they're not as in style as they were back in the day, but this is my forever piece. Like I'm going to keep this, probably this and my Pandora. Like these are my forever pieces, not to mention the fact that it feels really good, but it's just so pretty. Like I think the contrast is just everything. Like I said, you got the dark piece here and the light piece there. Like the way she picked it out, and then she gave my daughter a piece too, which she said she wants to call you and tell you thank you. But it was just like as soon as I took it out the box, I was acting like I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I was acting like a little kid, like I was like never getting anything else. But I'm very appreciative and grateful, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I'm loving it. Like seriously, I'm loving it. I'm being it every time you see me. Now this piece right here might be like, I think I want to use this when I'm doing certain spiritual work or something like that, because for whatever reason, this piece, it just gives me like this, you know, pull it out for certain things. Like I might bookmark this in my Bible or something like that. I'm thinking maybe, but this is gonna go in my artillery. I mean, I'm gonna wear it, but these are gonna be my everyday pieces. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, hit up June if y'all want some jade. I'm telling you. Blessed says she loves Psalm 69 and she will try that with the affirmations. Yeah, I was outside with my Bible and Spirit just told me go there. When I flipped the page, it went right there. So Spirit told me to read from it. And as I was reading it, before I shared it with the group on the Zoom, I was like, this is a reverse. We're doing cord cutting, and this is the perfect reverse verse for that. Okay. So yes, 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 yes. Layla says, thank you, Junie. I got mine yesterday. Okay. Awesome. She said, it's agate. Okay. Wait a minute. Which one is agate? This one or what's agate? Whatever it is beautiful. My heart chakra is very activated. Like I just feel so connected to it. Before I put it on, I blessed it, you know, held it over my crown and made sure to establish a really good solid connection with it. Oh my freaking goodness. When I tell y'all, I felt it radiating through my whole body. And usually when I'm doing channeled messages for people, or doing a reading, or I'm doing some, spiritual dolls or making it lake haze or something, my crown chakra opens up to the energies that I pull down. And sometimes it can get a little, I can feel a little sinus tension. Even when I'm doing lives for y'all, if y'all notice in the beginning, I'm fine. But when I start channeling, I go, I can't really do it now because I'm not channeling. But when my crown opens and I have a certain way that I connect with my guides, like I start feeling that sinus pressure. So, oh my God, when I put these on, I know I'm dramatic. Y'all forgive me. Okay, forgive me. Y'all know I'm probably a reincarnated actress from a black and white TV movie series somewhere in the 60s or the 50s, but that's just one side of me. There are many aspects to me, many layers, but that one part of me, I get that from my mother. My mother is very, over the top and stuff like that, but I felt it. I was like, oh my God, like I don't ever want to take them off. Like I was almost like looking around like somebody was trying to take them from me. I was like, oh my God, I love them. Like, why haven't I gotten any of these pieces before? But of course, it's the perfect time, and it's definitely a perfect completion to my set of jewelry. So thank you again. And y'all know how sentimental I am because I already told you I still got stuff from high school. So unless something happens to it, it's gonna be on me forever. Okay. Kyla says, I'm wishing I got a ring. Yeah, it's giving me life. And I was thinking I may have ordered it too big, but I ordered a size 8. And the thing that I like about it is the fact that it's on my middle finger. That's why I wanted to wear it. So it's not super tight because I really don't wear rings on my middle finger often. So, hold on, y'all. My uncle called me. Um, I really don't wear rings on my middle finger that often, but when I do, it's always a gemstone ring. Oh my gosh, y'all. I mean, I can go on and on and on because I know how it feels in my body. And I'm very sensitive. Like when I was getting the pedicure, I could feel every little thing that she put in the tub. And I was like, oh my God. Because usually, like before quarantine, the place that I went to, they had the gluten-free pedicure and too many chemicals and stuff like that. My body's just very sensitive. So I was like, oh, like on the one hand, I'm enjoying the pedicure, but then on the other hand, I'm like, hurry up and finish because I'm feeling like all of these different, little things that she put in there. Every time I turn around, she putting some on my foot and doing this. Now I'm like, oh, for the love of God, could you put any more chemicals in my body? So, but so yeah, so I can feel, things very sensitively, which I'm sure y'all already are aware of. Okay. Yeah, Kai Kai, you probably should have got you a ring. I'm telling you, it probably ain't too late, honey. I know one thing, it feels amazing. Okay, the Buddha is agate. Okay, oh my God. It is amazing. This is what the backside looks like. It's just beautiful. I wasn't even expecting all of this. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, She said, you're welcome, Layla. Layla said she needs some JD rings. I just so happened to find these at TJ Maxx. I've never seen them. It was just because I had already talked to June and she was sending me some agate and jade in the mail. That's the only reason because I never find it. Not for $39 with 14 karat gold post, genuine agate. And it was from some company that's in New York. But it didn't say where it was manufactured at. Usually it will say made in India or Brazil or Mexico. TJ Maxx has amazing jewelry at amazing prices, even their handbags and stuff. There's this leather bag that I've been stalking called a Pretezi. It's an Italian brand. It's amazing. It smells amazing, looks amazing. It's like 140 something every time I see one of them in TJ Maxx. You go to the website, they're like 5, 6, 7, $800 bags. I'm like, wow, like I don't know how they do it, but they got the hookup on the prices. So if y'all live near TJ Maxx, check them out. They even have a website too, so check them out. Movet said earrings, necklace, bracelets, ring, very pretty. Yeah, all of her stuff is gorgeous. I was like, ooh, like I'm jade down to the socks now, honey. That's my new stone. Blessed said me too, they are pretty. And I mean, even okay, she said she can find earrings. So Layla, there you go. I'm telling y'all, like it's just like my heart chakra just feels so relaxed, feels so good. And one thing that I do when I take a shower too, I take my soap, but my soap either has peppermint or lavender in it. So it's an essential oil. But every night when I shower, and I only do it at night for the most part, but I take soap and I, put it in my hands, and then I rub it on my stones, and I imagine any negative energy that my stones have picked up coming off. I do the sea salt and putting in the moonlight and the sunlight and stuff like that here and there. But because I'm always working and I'm always doing stuff and I have my jewelry on, I typically just do that in the shower. I don't feel like I could do that with this though. I don't want to mess it up. It's just so, look, I'm overprotective of it. I want to put it in a little glass box. But okay, she said, okay, Layla says she wants some earrings and necklaces. Over says I do lavender soap now too. It's so relaxing. Yes, and I do the Dr. Bronner's soap. I've been doing it forever since we lived like in Memphis. And it's so crazy because I can't use anything else now. So I think that's the good thing about it though, is like, the essential oils keep your jewelry, going too. Okay, June, there you go. She said she gonna email Layla. Okay, well, it's I thank y'all for the thumbs up. It's 20 minutes in. I just wanted to check one thing, overall energy of the room with the cards, to see how everybody's doing on their journey, what the overall concise energy is. And then I wanted to talk about a channel message I got and the Bible verse to back it up. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna be here all night because I need to finish these dolls before I leave. Yeah. So, okay. All right, Spirit, show me an overall message for the energy of the room tonight as it relates to release, cord cutting, and letting go. Specifically for those who were part of the Zoom. All right. Okay. All right, everything looks really good. Everybody is moving towards, moving along. X marks the spot. This is the Knight of Swords. So it's not the Queen, it's not the King. So that means everybody's on different levels. Some of us are already, evolving to the next phase. Some of us are still cutting through it because things have been attached to some of us for so long. A lot of darkness and stagnant energy surrounding certain situations, so rightfully so. It does take a little bit of time. The great thing is that this is one of the faster moving knights. The Knight of Cups, moves fast for, certain things. The Knight of Pentacles, you never want to see that if you're trying to do something and you really want to shake some, shake up some energy or, do some. That's not your twerk some energy. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow. Not even, usually the card will show somebody that's not even on the horse, or they're not even with a horse. It could be like a bear or some other animal. But your Knight of Swords definitely is a cord cutting knight. You see what I'm saying? Even though he's not depicted with a sword on this card, ironically, he is your cord cutting knight. But he does have that knife behind his back, or at his side, I guess, kind of tucked under. Looks like there's one behind him and under his arm. So, which makes sense because the next card is the Two of Wands. So, yeah, so trying to move forward. It's kind of hard to leave certain things behind, especially like old thought patterns and familiar things, you know what I'm saying? But, we are making a choice to move forward collectively. I don't see any ships coming in on this card or anything like that, but just having your back turned to darkness or anything that's no longer serving you is always, 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 always a really good sign. So I would say that the collective is moving towards I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. This Bible ain't no joke. What I just read, I was like, okay, this is like the conjure, the conjure curse book, the Bible. It's the conjure curse book. Because I just read a verse and I was like, okay, really? All right, then. Well, go ahead and curse you someone out then. So yeah, so the overall outcome is the King of Cups. So becoming emotionally balanced and grounded, and um getting just when you read Psalm 69, no, if you're reading it the way I'm over here reading mine, then you're going to be sending something back to somebody. Plural, okay? And then when you get to the part about the snare, let their tables turn into snares, and let their eyes be dark, and let their loins shake viciously. You got to just spit it out your mouth, because it's a curse. So you have to take it off of yourself and return it rightful to its home. Take it back to his mommy and he daddy. The little dark curses go back to he mommy and he daddy, okay? Outcome, King of Cups, which we deserve. We all deserve the King of Cups, okay? Let me see what y'all saying. um, like God's force is still burning her candle, almost done. Okay, y'all, the big candle that I got, it is burning horrendously. I'm just say that, which makes sense. There were a lot of us on there, I think 16 or 17, and then oh honey, the candle is catching hell. Let me just say that is outside where y'all saw during the ritual. It was outside on my wood table in the backyard. I would not bring it in the house, and the table is maybe 8 feet from the back door, which is awesome because that mug is catching hell. Okay. Blessed says Junior June. Junior June, please send info to me also. Okay, Blessed. She needs your information. I'll text it to her. Mavette said, June, killing myself laughing. I'm your stepchild. I guess I have to try to get mine. LOL. Yeah, you know how it be, Mavette. Positive said that's good. Junie said, yes, we have to get it, Mavette. Yes. I'm gonna send you June's information, Blessing. Black Goddess 4 said that's a good reading. Yes, Positive said, laughing at Mo. Black Goddess says, yes, I use the Bible for working. Okay, good. Blessed God gave a heart. Pinky says, especially the whole book of Psalms is so powerful. Precisely. And don't sleep on the other verses too. You want to go in Solomon, you want to go in Proverbs. Hell, the whole book. Okay. Nehemiah. You can literally skip around, and if you have a specific situation, you don't know what's what, what's up, where do I pull from? Close that Bible up, connect with source, boom, open it up, bam, there you go. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Black Goddess Horse said yes, Pinky Lee. Positive way back, yes. Yeah, Positive said, Lynn, I opened the Bible, I asked Spirit to pick a page for me and went straight to Psalm 69 again. I say that is synchronicity. Oh, look, synchronicity. So looking at the bottom of the deck, this is synchronicity as well. We have the Two of Swords as well as the Two of Wands and Spears in the middle. So some people are trying to make a decision. Do I really, 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 really want to cut this stuff off? See, this sword right here is ready to cut. Blades out, mask off, locked, loaded, out of the protective case, magazine inserted, fully loaded. This one right here ready. But this one right here still has the case wrapped around the shield. This is not a sword that is ready to cut anything. So there's some stagnant energy, which rightfully so. If you're holding on to things for dear life, it can kind of speak of that. And then making baby steps. Pages are babies or children. They ain't have to do little man like that for those of y'all who watch Game of Thrones. They ain't have to put him on the page. Now, I understand he's a little man, but he's still a grown man. They ain't have to get him the page. Y'all see what I'm saying? But it's baby steps. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, coins, like the Knight of Pentacles would be your slower moving knight. So he's just right before you get to the knight, you're the page. So we're not even at the page yet for some people. Not me, hell, because I'm good. Some people, let me rephrase that, Spirit, because y'all know I've been doing my Psalm 69s more than 2 times a day. Okay, let's go there. Let's be clear. I'm Gucci over here. Look, I got my jade on. You feel me? Y'all laugh. I'm telling y'all the truth though. I'm not claiming that mess. No. Satan Get thee behind me forever for my next life. If I have to come back to this, I don't know what the hell. I done scrounged up some dust. If I had to come back down here to this earth one more again, let me come back. Let me put this out in the ethers, okay? If I come back, let me be cute. Let me come back cute. Look, that's my ego. Hell, if we're dealing with planet Earth, we're going let's get the physical. Give me something cute now. Don't be give me something cute. Okay. Let me have my right mind and a lot of this knowledge that I'm acquiring, let me be able to access it as well in my future life. Akashic records keep me keep my access, my past, keep that valid. Okay. Let's see what else I want. Plenty of coins or whatever they're using in the future when I reincarnate. If it's cashless, that's fine. Just hook me up with a whole bunch of coins. Okay. See that little mojo bag right there? Full of coins. Okay. But mainly above all things, let me come back evolved. And even if I'm just in the spirit world helping people and reaching back and doing things, and I'm a spirit guide or an ancestor that's, helping my departed loved ones or whatever it is, let me be done with this stuff that I had to do 1,000 rituals on, it seems, over the course of the ages, because I'm telling y'all, I've been working this thing out for years and I feel like it always leaves me. But I feel like what happens is we as people, we when we let people back in after we forgive them, we have to realize that now you have to formulate a new relationship with them, which is what this card is saying right here. Okay, so this is the Six of Coins. Equal give and take, reciprocity. I'm giving you something, you're giving me something. So it has to be balanced in order to achieve this whole King of Cups status, which they're right. I do 3 cards from the top, 3 cards from the bottom to see how they correlate. Okay. So this is some of us trying to make a decision. Do we want to really let it go? Do we want to really cut it out? Notice nobody's swinging here. The knight not swinging. 2 of Page not swinging. Nobody's swinging. You see what I'm saying? And then even this, when it comes to trying to make a decision on moving forward, is baby steps. So there's more work that has to be done, which is why I want to tell y'all what verse I'm looking at tonight, so that after the 7 days, the collective can switch over to another verse, because I'm going to be out of town. So I'm going to give y'all some homework and I'm going to be a part of it as well. We're all on the same frequency and, we're all doing this. We're all in this together, okay? All right, let me see what y'all saying. Y'all funny. Right, Black Positive says, Black Goddess Ashe. Movet says, LOL, acting like rapper with the jewelry. Right? I'm telling y'all, like, look, boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm gonna be on stage rocking it out with my agate. I ain't even know it was agate. I thought it was jade. But whatever it is, baby, it's the real deal. Because I put this piece on last when I got home from the nail salon a little while ago. So I'm just getting acclimated with this. But again, I charged it over my crown chakra and then I charge it over my heart chakra because it's green. If it was a different color, I would charge it to that chakra as well. Absolutely powerful. Kyla said, cute is for puppies. LOL. Let me get a beautiful pointer. Okay. Right, honey. June said, I'm just saying. Junie says, yes, I have to do my candle again. Yeah, and the big candle, listen, the big candle was taking so much energy in that it literally went out a little bit. It was smothered in wax. I said, oh no, baby. So I went back outside and lit it again. Now the black cat protection candle is going strong. And then I have another candle that I lit in the front house, the double reverse, in front of the house, and I put it in my lantern. That one is burning really, really, really good. But the health candle, the big one, oh, it's taking a hit. But I was like, nah, baby, see, this was $19. And y'all done chipped in too. So I know y'all don't want y'all coins to go to waste. And it was blessed by myself and a bottle of oil. So, I mean, I know there were a lot of us on the Zoom call. But still, I was like, no, we're going to relight this. We're going to use you, okay? You are here to serve a specific purpose, oh spirit of thou health candle. We need you to get this thing cracking. I know it's a lot because everybody got something going on as it pertains to health, one way or another. Whether it's some sinuses, an ulcer, blood pressure, potassium levels, blood, heart disease, diabetes, maybe somebody, glucose level is too high, somebody's is too low, somebody potassium too high, somebody potassium too low, somebody heart rate too high, somebody heart rate too low. Everything is swinging and swinging and swinging. So we're trying to bring these things into balance. And that is what the candle was working on. So big boy couldn't take it. I'm talking about the candle was like, looked like it needed me to light a candle for it. Now I said, how the hell am I gonna light a candle for the candle? Y'all see what I have to go through as a country woman? I'm here for it though. I love it. But I had my grandmother working with us. My grandmama was shaking her head like, baby, I don't think you're gonna be able to pull that one off. I said, yeah, I don't think so either, Granny. Yep, June, you might have to do yours again too. Black Goddess is one of my twins saw a spirit in her room today dressed in white. She said that was floating with no legs. Oh yeah, your house, I told you, it's the portal. I've been telling you that way back when I was either in my living room or in my office. Positive said, Lynn, that's wild. I said yesterday, are you going out of town? Uh-huh, honey. I'm about to hit the road so I can go and write my book before I go to Mexico, which I can't figure out when. But before I go to Mexico, I'm going to write my book. I'm going to just do a sabbatical, just go to some different historic places along the way and write. And y'all will see where I pop up at next because I don't want to announce it. I like the way I did Mexico. Like I was just like, surprise, I'm in Mexico. Speak no Spanish, out. I don't speak no Spanish, out. But I'm still in Mexico. And then one of my homegirls gonna hit me up to my, I didn't know you spoke Mexican. I was looking at my phone like I didn't know that was a language, but whatever. Positive. Oh, okay. My vet said, ask my car to my past who was that was coming back, and I'm shocked. Oh wow! So you got a message about somebody coming back from the past. Mm-hmm. Told you. Pinky Lisa, listen, Linda, listen. Most good or bad? Oh, at Mo, good or bad? Mo Vet said good. Mm-hmm. Something good is coming in. Hey, Blue, how you doing, love? Rochelle said, I'm really feeling that Buddha necklace, baby. Okay, hold on. Look, June, let me advertise for you, baby. But wait a minute now. This ain't just no sales tactic. This is real deal right here because I don't put my stamp on nothing unless I know it's the real deal. And I wasn't even wearing these pieces maybe an hour. And I was like, oh, I was like, what? What do we have here? Okay, Junie says agate is for soothing, calmness, and healing. Yes, it is. It really is. It really, 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 really is. And then when I looked up the jade, another thing it said it calms the nervous system. And to one, I thought about you. Positive, I thought about you. Pinky said, hey, Blue. Black Goddess said, at June, when you're available to talk, I'm off tomorrow. Okay, good. And Positive says, hey, Blue as well. Pinky said, Blue, call me tomorrow, okay? Yes, look at our sisterhood, our camaraderie. Everybody connecting. I love it. Okay. Oh, yes. Hugs to you too, Positive. Yes, calming for the nervous system. And I was like, that's very interesting. Like, it felt really, like okay, if your heart chakra being the electrical powerhouse of your body. Like, you know how you outside and you see the green box? And matter of fact, think about the correlation to the color green. See, the power company don't want us to know that we're really powerful energetic beings. We're powerful sources. But think about the big green box outside. Spirit speaking right now. That's where your source comes from. All the power in the neighborhood. If you blow a, what you call it, a transformer, then they have to send out the big dogs who really know about, electrical engineering. They come out and they go in and they unmask the problem. Those big green boxes, that's your heart. The heart is the center of your body. So if that chakra is not balanced, and like I told y'all, you only have one heart, but you have a heart chakra. Spirit showed me, and I haven't read this in a book, but Spirit showed, and I'm going to talk about this more in my book. If you only have one particular organ in your body, you have a chakra that corresponds with it. You have one brain, so therefore it has two hemispheres, but you have one brain collectively that works together. You know, each lobe works together, but you have a crown chakra that sits on top of that, so that in the spirit world, things are going to be, computing for your brain as well as your heart chakra. So that is what they were telling me when I put the jewelry on, because I felt so calm, so peaceful. And think about anything green, like a plant, you know, spinach, just eating something green. It just does something to your body. You know what I'm saying? June, I'm over here selling this jewelry, honey. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, now y'all see why I got my own store in 2 months when I was at Juicy Couture as an assistant. My manager was like, "Girl, I don't even have to do nothing since you came over here." And she was afraid they were going to give me her store. I was like, "Nah, baby, I'm trying to manifest a store down the street from me." And they did. They gave me a brand new store that was built down the street from me in Woodstock, and I managed that store, honey. I sold so much jewelry. And it's not that I'm lying to anybody. I'm telling y'all the truth. I wouldn't, like, hell, I don't even rant and rave over my own jewelry like this. And I've been wearing my own jewelry, hell, since I've been investing in it. But I'm just saying, it is what it is. The agate and the jade, I'm here for it. Blue said, "Oh, I need that." Yeah, Blue, you need to get up with Junie. I'll text you and Bless if so y'all can have her information. And Junie, if you want to post your information, you can do it in the comment section. Movis says, "At the land live, I'm coming to my house, have my package ready." Okay. Orion said, "What's good, fam? Just getting off work." Okay, what's good? What's up? Okay. She said, Junie said, "Send me a message, Black Goddess 4. I'm up." Okay. All right. And Blue Table Talk says, "Okay, Pinky." Pinky says blue. Okay, great. Look at us. Got us a pinky and a blue. Okay. Blue says, "I miss everybody. So glad that we back together." I know, that's what I said too. I said, I got to check in on my folk. I'm doing a little light packing, planning, and all of this stuff. I'm going to pull up some oracle cards. Um, yeah, so I guess I'll use what's in front of me and not make anything difficult. Right, Junie, I'm over here selling mine, but behind off, ain't I, baby? Look, y'all, look. I'm just saying, though, it is what it is. Like, you see people and they have just that one power piece. And I'm telling y'all, I was like, "Oh, she sent this to me. It's so pretty. I love it." I was looking at the aesthetics. But once it hit my system, I was like, "Oh, I'm never taking this off unless it's time to clean it." Now you see why the little nail salon ladies be having theirs on, and they be just as calm and dainty, and they, it's like a little natural little high or something. I mean, okay, I'm always naturally high, but it's like when I'm in a meditative state and I get that zen and that peace and that calm, and it just comes down, and I just grab that. You have to grab that serenity. You just grab it, bring it into your heart chakra, and you just calm down and just connect with spirit. That was how I felt just putting the jewelry on. I was like, "Well, okay." Thank you. You welcome, Junie June. Wendy A, how you doing? Kyla says, "Hi, Orion." Yes, y'all. Pastor said that's a wrap. Okay. Orion says, "I need to get high right now." Of course you do. That was your code. I figured. Because I know the last time I was blowing your high, because you said you was fading and I was on one, okay? I was on some Nook if you buck, type stuff, and you was just as high as a kite. And I was like, okay, but I'm not high. I don't get high. So, yeah, it was a total opposite world. We were in two different realms because you was super super high and I was super super turned. Okay, so yeah. um yeah, let me see what the oracle messages say. No, you made me laugh. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So y'all see this card says exorcist, so it flips out on the exorcist card. Okay, I see what's going on here. And it comes up in the reverse. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is like a little Native American, little healer, little like medicine man trying to heal. And ironically, he has two feathers. So the shadow aspect, which when it flips out in the reverse, that's the shadow aspect. Shadow aspect says fear of facing your own demons. So that is what we have here. That's what's going on with some of the collective. Now let's pull from the bottom and see. Okay, so here's the thing. It's going to take more and more and more and more work. So everybody's going to have to continue to do the work. So yeah, warrior coming up in the reverse. Interesting. What I got was the priest card, and that's me. I'm a priestess. I've been initiated. I am a priestess of Ifa. So, and it comes up in the upright, and it says facilitate spiritual commitments, serve as a channel of spiritual energy. So this is me. I'm standing over the collective and guiding and assisting to usher in that particular energy, which makes really good sense. But it also has the warrior card in the reverse. So that makes me feel like, just like with the the Knight of Swords not having his sword out and ready to draw it, which in most decks, ironically, the Knight of Swords has a big sword. Okay. Um So the warrior card comes up in the reverse, and so that's the shadow attribute. So I will go down to the bottom and read the shadow attribute. So it says, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the sufferings inflicted on others. So, I mean, that's not so bad. We're still working through this thing. Make sure you're putting your glitter on your candles to attract spirit to bring them down, they're saying. That's just my tip. So anybody that's in my squad that's on my frequency, doing what I do helps to attune you. If I'm working over you as a priestess that is presiding the particular cord cutting ritual, then you can do these little tidbits to make sure you're all the way in tune with the frequency that's going on. Okay. All right. So scribe. So make sure you're also writing your petitions. Okay. Writing the petitions, because that's coming up in the reverse. Scribe. Storytelling coming up in reverse. Are y'all over there saying y'all songs? Because I'm going to be mad if y'all ain't. Well, I ain't going to be mad. But I'm going to tell y'all like this here. I say mine. I listen to mine. You know what I'm saying? So I would hope that y'all do the same thing. Okay. Wendy says, I need some calm in my life. The people around me, energy is horrible. They really are, and make my skin itch, and they live with me. Ooh. Yeah, because I'm hearing a fiery wall of protection you need to put up, Wendy, in your home. You need to always continue to whatever living quarters you have. Make yourself a safe little zone, a little tidy little corner you can come to and unwind and connect with spirit. Okay. I'm trying not to channel your energy and get into your space because I'm feeling and seeing it. And, I'm trying to cut these cords over here and keep them moving. So, catch me on another live when I'm doing some, energetic check-ins for, each person. But yes, you definitely need to make yourself a comfortable little area or spot. And you can use moon energy too. Wendy, moon energy, they're saying. Orion said, I hear you, Wendy. I feel the same way. Wendy says, at Orion, I think we're in the right place tonight. Ashe. Ashe, Ayubo. Ashe. Junius is not ready to release. I know a lot of people are in that seat, and that's fine. These energies, when they attach themselves to you, they become a part of who you are. It's like letting your hair grow out this long, and you look up, you got none but split ends, and you go to the salon, and they say, we got to cut your hair in order to make it healthy. You're like, no, I'd rather keep it long, but it's not healthy. It's going to break off. That's okay. I'll let it break off on its own. I'm not ready to cut it. I don't want any scissors. No, thank you. How many times have we all gone through that? Especially when we were wearing our relaxers and stuff like that back in the day, ladies, and even now still. So I totally understand, because I've been told that too. You need a trim. And then I look down on the floor, you got this much of my hair down there, and I be wanting to cry. And I'm like, okay, but I know in my heart of hearts that the release needs to take place, but it's hard. It's hard to let go. It's just hard to let go. So, Orion said, how do you feel about the whole tarot cards need to be gifted situation? It's interesting that you bring that up. I grew up in a house with a grandmother who was very superstitious, so I am very superstitious. My first deck of tarot cards is still with me. It's called the Mother Peace Tarot, and it was a deck that was made, I want to say, in the 70s or something. But I actually bought it on eBay when I first moved to Atlanta, and I learned about tarot and stuff, because I grew up in a hoodoo home, but my grandmother didn't use tarot cards. She used playing cards. But I specifically remember being attracted to that deck. Nowhere did I read that, but it's funny you bring that up, because I remember years later reading that your first card should be gifted or used. Now, the other interesting thing is I was reading about jade being gifted to you, how it brings in so much prosperity. So I was like, okay, I'm on point, because, June gifted me these beautiful items. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that it's more of a superstition. I would say that it's more of a kind of like a feng shui energetic thing. Some things need an energetic exchange. And some things don't. Like when I'm on the lives and I do the readings for y'all, I ask for the thumbs up. That's an energetic exchange. Some people helping me with a list. That's an energetic exchange. June sending me something in the mail. Kai sent me something in the mail. That is an energetic exchange. Not everything has to be done a specific way, though. So, for example, if you're taking some stones from the earth and you're excavating them and polishing them, tumbling them, washing them, and selling them, some of them are going to get lost. Some of them need to be given away, but let's keep it honest. Most people are, about e-commerce, or, in a physical store, commerce, people coming in into the storefront and purchasing. Nothing is really being given away, which is horrible, because Mother Earth is giving all of us all of these semi-precious stones. So something needs to be given away, gifted. That's why I do giveaways and things like that too. Very interesting that you say that, because when I was Googling jade properties today, they said that, jade is a very good stone for this and for that. And if it's gifted to you, then it's even more of those characteristics. I found that interesting. Junie said that's what it meant. Orion says, Wendy, oh yeah, of course. Junie says, I listen to it. Blue Table Talk says, yes, I am. Positive says, I'm saying mine every day. Yeah, I like listening to it too, June. But it's something about saying it. So I listen to it and I say it along with them. The one I listen to is on YouTube. They have the words coming up, and so I say it along with him, even though his voice is a little bit annoying to me, just a little bit, but I still go through it with him, and then I say it myself. And when I get down to the part where you flipping it down on him, I'll be like, I have to get get low. But you know, it's the vibration, whether you're listening, reading, you know, or whatever, it's the vibration that counts. So yeah. Positive saying hers every day. Pinky said, baby, I do mine, baby. I wish y'all could hear my grandmother. My grandmama is really cool too. She the type of grandmother that if I call her on the live and I was like, Grandmama, I got you on the live on the computer in front of everybody, say something, she'd be like, you do? What you want? And she'll cut up for y'all too. She's very funny. This is the grandmother who used to be the head of the usher board, and now she is like totally not into church. And that's the one who told me that the only way Jesus could have walked on water was if it was frozen. So she's hilarious. Like they say, she's a hoot. But that's who I get that from. So every time I say it and then y'all say it too, it just gives me life. Oh, I need a cold one though. Thank you. You can put this in the refrigerator too for me. Oh, okay. It gives me life because my grandmother is like very hilarious. She reads all these romance noir books, and she loves for she loves for people to tell her stories about their love life and stuff like that. She's funny, okay? Movet says, I listen. Do I need to say it? Do whatever is in your heart. You know, just ask God speak to your heart, wherever. As long as you're in that frequency, whether you're reading it or saying it, you're in that frequency. So you're good either way. Y'all know me though. I got to talk, okay? Y'all know I like to run my mouth. I could talk all day. Wendy says I'm new. Okay. Yeah, okay, Wendy, we're reading Psalm 69. We did a well, we're reading from the 69 Psalms. We did a release ritual via Zoom Sunday. So we're on that frequency. Oh, shoot. All right, since I've been doing Psalm 69:23 and Genesis 3:22. Talk to me about Genesis 3:22 because that 2:2 stands out. Positive says, and I pour water outside for our ancestors. You said to do that. It's so interesting because I did not even remember saying to do it. It was a channel message. But when I tell y'all, I've been putting water like this on my ancestor all the time. I'm like, where am I getting this from? And I now, thank you, Positive, for reminding me. I do remember. Wendy says, okay. Lady says, I'm doing everything. Yes, y'all. And what's so crazy, I woke up at 2:10 yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. And I said, okay, so let me play 210. Because I told my homegirl played the time I woke up, won $500 in North Carolina. So I said, let me play 210. I played 210. 209 hit. I was like, like, okay, y'all, listen. Okay, so I'm going to need the exact numbers, okay? exact. Like on the little ticket, it says exact. Yes, exact. No, Ryan said we wrestling with spirit. Baby, you got to pin that thing down because it's vicious. The Bible even showing you how vicious spirit is. It's not sitting up here talking about all this stuff for nothing. It is vicious. These are vicious animals. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Speaking of which, let me jump into this right quick. Job 40. After you're finished with your Psalms. Okay. I'm gonna give an overall synopsis. It's talking about this is Job. So Job comes right before Psalms, and I said that in the Zoom. Job comes right before Psalms. Y'all knew I was the Sunday school leader because my grandmother was the head usher, so I had to learn my verses and my Bibles books. So Job has patience because he's gone through so many trials and tribulations, and he still has patience and faith. That's why all people say the patience of Job. So after Job, that's when you get into the Psalms, okay? So interesting, Spirit took me back to Job today. So some people really aren't ready to release, and that's okay, that's fine. But it's going to be a process for those who are ready, who is not happening completely yet. It's not an overnight thing, especially if you're 30, 40 years old and you've been carrying these energies around for a very long time. I'm going to give y'all a quick solution too. Like I said, these things are going to be in my book, but I'm sharing it with y'all because I know most of y'all going to buy my book. And I know I'm going to be doing some giveaways too for my book. Chapter 40, verse 6. Then the Lord answered Job out of the storm. Remember, we were talking about this in Psalm 69. It starts off in a storm. It says, then the Lord answered Job out of the storm and said, now gird up your loins like a man. He telling him, you got to boss up. You know what I'm saying? I will ask you and you instruct me. Will you really annul my judgment? Will you condemn me that you may be justified? Or do you have an arm like God? And can you thunder with a voice like his? I feel like this is saying that you have to speak a lot of your prosperity over your life. If you're speaking with a voice of thunder like God, you're commanding. So you're telling the mountains, get out of my way. Satan, get thee behind me. Enemies, get your stuff back that you're trying to plant these seeds over here. It's not mine. Any of your little hexes and all that stuff, your evil eyes, your jealousy, your hating on me, trying to stop my success or whatever is going back on you times 3. That's what that's saying to me, period. And then it's even telling you to adorn yourself with dignity and clothe yourself with honor and majesty. Pour out the overflowings of your anger. That's just saying cut it off and get rid of it and armor up and put on your new shiny clothes, healing, prosperity, things like that. Look on everyone who is proud and make him low. And look on everyone who is proud and humble him and tread down the wicked where they stand. Okay? Hide them in the dust together. Bind them. Bind and spell. Bind. Just a little hint. Bind them in the hidden place. Then I will also confess to you that your own right hand can save you. What does your right hand do? You're going to write your petitions. You're going to take your sword. You're going to cut it off. Okay? So that's it. You know what I'm saying? You just have to do that. Pinky says, good night, everyone. Blessed. Okay. Good night, Pinky. Kyla said, baby, my cards be talking and I brought them myself, even though the deck was suggested. Yeah, it's whatever fancies your boat. For me, because of the level that I was on, you got to know things are different now. That's why when you go in the bookstores, they have the sections, what they call them, the new age. There's the new age of consciousness right now. Things are a little bit different. But like when I first got my cards, that was 2006. That's a different wave. You see what I'm saying? You're talking about somebody who was in their 20s. Now I am 40, getting ready to be 41. So that's a new wave of consciousness. So get them however you can get them. Just don't go stealing them now. Go buy them or let somebody give them to you. Don't steal them, okay? But, so let me be clear. But because you don't want that. But what I'm saying is, go ahead and invest in them. However, you don't sit around and wait on somebody to give them to you to say, okay, I got a deck of cards. You know what I'm saying? Movette said hers knew she prayed over them. Ashe. Hey, Nelly, how you doing? Layla says, I like Psalm 69 in Messenger Bible. So she sent me that one. And I don't have a messenger. I have all kind of Bibles. I have T.D. Jakes' Woman Thou Lose, new version, New and Living, King James. Study Bibles from, me being, in church and stuff like that and all this. But the Messenger Bible, I Googled it in there and it goes hard. Okay, y'all? Layla is on to something. No, you good, Nelly. Wendy says, I feel I'm going to learn so much from you. You'll definitely hear more from me. Ashe. That's my job. That is my calling. Moped said positive. I haven't poured water, but doing it tonight. Yes, 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 yes. And keeping the water going for spirit. You know, spirit body mirrors the physical body. They need the same things we need. They need water. They need food. They need, people to acknowledge them. They need a candlelight to shine on them so that they're not in darkness. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do all of those things for your ancestors and for spirits. And that's the thing I can appreciate about other cultures. They do those things for their loved ones and their ancestors. If you go to mass in the Catholic Church, they keep those novena lights, candles going. Jewish, they keep a Hanukkah. You have the menorahs and all these candles in any culture other than what a lot of us grew up in. So yes. Then when you cross over into your conjures and your hoodoo work and whatever other thing you venture off in, candle, 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 candle. Hell, I've lit so many candles in my life. I went to a little cave that had all my candles in there with a little man behind the counter, and he was kind of like, I guess, like the keeper of my candles. But interesting, think about it. When we were in church as Christians, how many candles did we light? I don't think I ever like not even a one lit, not even a one. But like I told y'all, my granny was the head usher. So pastor's chamber, guess what he had lit? Cause that's who that's who the power comes to. He's that powerhouse or she. But for me, it was a male pastor. He is that powerhouse. We all have the same ability to prophesize. We all have the same ability to contact and get in touch with God and spirit. We can all go to God and pray. But, pastor is who we pour our energy into. Not to knock anyone that's a pastor or, whatever, whatever, whatever. But, when you branch away from the church, you have to learn how to do these things yourself. So I'm just giving y'all the keys, okay? Blessed says I missed it. I haven't been getting notifications. Oh man, I don't know what be happening. So many people tell me that, but I swear, like I can't think like, okay, let me text this person call, because there are so many people that have gotten readings from me that tell me I'm subscribed to your channel. I don't get your notifications, and then I come back and I see this, and then I'm like, man, I missed it. Even my sisters, my cousins, So I'm sorry, y'all. I just because I be want everybody to be a part of stuff, but it's just I don't know what's up with the notifications. I think one time somebody had suggested unsubscribing and hitting the bell again. I don't know what be up with that hateration though. Okay. Orion said Genesis 32:22 is about Jacob wrestling with God and man and would not let go until he blessed him. I'll send it to you. Yeah, please do. Ed said, is tarot readings in the Bible? Okay, so we got a nutcase in here tonight. They actually they are. Yes, yes, to answer your question. They are. And tonight, hold on. Let me just break it down for you. Here go the tarot cards, here go the Bible. So the tarot cards is in the Bible. And I would cuss, but I got the Bible in my hand. So there you go. They in the Bible, okay? Blessed says amen. Wendy said yes. Positive says Ashe. Baby, bless if I'm gonna get me a messenger Bible. Hopefully I can find one when I'm out of town. Okay, Junie been getting the song messages. Hey Christy, your package is on the way to you. I forgot to text you the other day when I went to the post office. Blessed says right. Junie says only at weddings. Okay, that's the only time is at a wedding. And I'm like, really? So, because a wedding is a big love spell. It's a binding spell. So, y'all lighting candles at the binding spell at the wedding. But y'all ain't let us light no candles during Sunday service. Because guess what? Everybody will be jumping their cars going home. Because they be like, Pastor, it was nice knowing you. It was nice paying you those pastor love offerings. It was nice letting you have that front row parking spot up close to the door when I had to walk from 10 miles in the parking lot, breaking my high heel shoes in the gravel in the country, okay? Everybody will be putting that power back into themselves. You see what I'm saying? Again, Not to knock anyone that is a pastor. I am a leader. So I know that sometimes we have been handpicked by God to lead others, but I don't consider anybody that's working with me or walking with me or learning from me beneath me. I just don't. I just feel like y'all haven't been activated yet. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all have, but some of y'all are ready to go higher. That's what I'm here to do. Wendy says, does my altar have to be in the house? No, I have outdoor altars and indoor altars, and I really prefer my outdoor altars for the sake of connecting with nature, if that makes sense. So do whatever you can do. Okay? Nelly says, me either. Wendy says, because I'm the only one on this journey. Yes, that's how it usually is in the family. There is an ambassador that is handpicked to lead the pack, to represent the others, okay? And as the representative, you will wake up the others. Trust me, my family from my 20s to my 40 now, I could tell you, and I say my 40 because I'm newly 40, okay? They call me, hey, what I need to do. My family is very country, so my name is Melinda, but they call me Landa. Landa, what I need to do? What I need to do now? What I need to do? From my mama, no, let me go back. Grandmama, mama, auntie, daddy, sisters, even brother, and my brother's young. Cousins, they ought to be like, what I need to do, boo. Because these people are waiting on, people in our community have been holding faith forever. And it's not the faith of waiting on whoever this image that we've been, planted of who's coming back to save us. It's us. We've been waiting on ourselves to save us, but nobody has given us the green light to do so. You know what I'm saying? And I can feel the Spirit of God moving through me right now. Our ancestors have been waiting to be reborn as us, who we are right now, to save them. Our future generations are saving us. It's not, oh, we're waiting on the sky to open up and angels to be blowing horns and all this other stuff that people have been telling us. It's us. It's us. We've been waiting on each other to wake up so we can have, this collective shift. People have been waiting. Because just think about it. Some of us sneaking and dibbling, dabbling, doing stuff. Hell, our family members too. Don't think they not too. Christy said, whoop, whoop. Right. Baby, don't come for me. I'm from the dirty South. I can talk your ass up out of him real quick. See, I can cuss now because my Bible ain't in my hand. I can talk your ass out of here. Because just like I know tarot, I know the word, okay? Blessed says, I had to get out of my sister group at church. It got so messy for me. I told my first lady I have to get a peace of mind. Ashe. A peace of mind is priceless, and especially if you connect it with other energies that low vibrating and stuff. I don't care if it's a church or what, you need to be in a good headspace. So what you're going to need to do is whatever it takes to get there. You know what I'm saying? And you have to connect with people that are on your same frequency. And Junie says, yep, some of my family waking up. Yes, you're the ambassador. You were the chosen beam of light to wake them up. You see what I'm saying? Nelly says, I'm waiting on my package as well. I have little people in my neighborhood take package. Okay. What day was yours supposed to get there? I think Monday, it said, for most of them. And I don't know why. It was like I could have paid an additional $3 and it was still going to get there Monday. I was like, what kind? The post office has changed. So Monday, look out for your package. The post office has changed. Priority mail used to be 2 days. Now it's 3 days. And it's $6.25. But now they have an $8 option, which for some cities, it'll get there a day earlier. But some cities, it'll get there the same day. And I'm like, why would I pay more for it to get there the same day? I just don't understand. So yeah, if you haven't gotten yours by Monday, Nelly, then let me know. I'll probably be out of town, but let me know, and I can have someone to check on it for you because I have all of my receipts in the car. Junie says, yes, our priority is 8. Yeah, it depends on where it's going to. I think, I know for some places it is more, it's more days. But yeah, yeah, it's just, it's weird. I'm just glad the post office is still going. Nella says, okay, perfect, thank you. Yes, you're most welcome. And Kyla says, postage is temporarily going up also. I do all my shipping from home. Hey, April B, how you doing, love? Yeah, I used to, um, when I had my own business, my own store, I did all of my shipping from home as well. But I swear to y'all, it's almost like the shift is so different. It's almost like things are becoming harder and harder to do as we try to, get back to a sense of normalcy. Like certain things are just, I feel, not gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, April says she's good. Yeah, I just feel like certain things are not going to go back, which is fine. Some things needed to, some ways of doing things need to fall by the wayside, and that's fine. It makes sense. But um I mean, I'm just excited that we're doing our release in the manner that we're doing it during this shift, because this is a very powerful time. You know what I'm saying? So, another thing I want to talk about, because I just told somebody to do this yesterday. So, I mentioned it to a few people in their individual readings on the live. Going back to places where you had just horrible, traumatic situations to take place. You can even do this if there's a place where, for example, if you have access to your childhood home, your family home, getting the dirt from there. And I know I told Kyla to do it. I can't think of who else I've told to do that. I told Movet to get some dirt. It's so funny. Everybody has changed their name. I told Movet from when we first started the lives. I told Movet to get some dirt from her bank. And sure enough, the bank been calling her trying to get her this home loan. So that I'm like, it really does. It's powerful. Think about the things that grow from soil and dirt, and think about the fact that they're spirits and that they hold on to these memories. And think about seeds that have been sown and planted, good, bad, and indifferent. And not just physical seeds like plants and trees and, flowers and things, but memories and experiences. Those things were planted there as well. So you dig up a little bit of that soil with your little spoon, put it in a little plastic bag, and you take your candle, put it in the middle, pour that soil around it, and you just pray over it and bless it and shift that energy and change it and transform it. And then you can take some of that dirt and you can heal it. And that heals you as well. Write your petition, put your petition in a bag, put the dirt back in the bag as it's being healed. Put you some good healing herbs in there, some healing gemstones and crystals, and put it in a little box somewhere. Let it get away from everything else and just heal. And like I always tell y'all, sympathetic magic states that a part of something affects the whole. So if you heal just that little scoop of dirt, it heals any memories and impressions that are still lingering on the rest of it. And as a medium, that's what I see when I look at things. I see, what played out, what took place here. So now we're healing that. And then I'm going to get an image of, okay, this happened before, but it's shifted. It's different now. The vibration is different now. So I encourage y'all to do that. It is definitely going to work. Look, especially if you're wearing jade, Junie June's agate and jade, okay? Look, another little quick plug right quick, you know what I'm saying? But no, seriously, heart chakra. You want to make sure you're doing your heart chakra work as you are matriculating through the change and as you are releasing and cutting cords, because you have different energy now, different energy flowing through your body. You have access to different energy now. So you need to be, in alignment. So any old crystals or anything that have a lot of darkness and heaviness, and I don't know who this is for because I'm not channeling right now, but I felt it when I said it. Like I felt like I was gonna get seasick. I felt this wave come over me. So some of y'all have some gemstones and crystals that it's just time to let go of. And I know they cost some, pretty little pennies, especially depending on where you live. But some of y'all are going to need to just go ahead and, like I said, when you have those split ends, it's going to keep all your hair from being healthy. And if you don't do something about it while it's this length, your hair be down here and they got to cut all this off because it's just been split up, and it's unrepairable. So Nelly says, do I need the dirt from my childhood home? If you can get to it, I would definitely suggest it. It's so interesting. I did that ritual years ago. And my mom told me, like when we try to ask her, me and my sisters and my little brother try to ask her questions about things, my mom said, I don't remember any of that stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, did I erase her memories or something? Because my mom doesn't remember any of those things. She doesn't have any memory problems because she can remember everything else, but just certain like things from her past traumas, she doesn't remember them. April said, I had a deja vu. I hit the lottery. Great things have been happening to me since the blockage release. Ashe. Interesting you said that. I called Pinky the other day, and Pinky said, Lynn, I don't know what happened to me, but before you called me, I heard something go, ching, 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 and I looked around to see what that was. She said, it sounded like coins were falling from somewhere. She said, you know how you go to the casino and coins fall? And I said, huh. She said, I'm going to play the lottery. Oh, I know why I called her. I had told her in one conversation on the phone that I was going to play 2, 3, and 4 on my lottery ticket. 2, 3, and 4. She said, no, Spirit saying play 4, 5, 6. Y'all, do y'all know? Because I had been seeing 2, 3, and 4 everywhere before I saw 777 that day when we went to do the ritual. Y'all, I played 2, 3, 4, and then I played 4, 5, 6. So y'all, 5, 6, 7 hit. This was 2 days ago, and then yesterday 209 hit, and I woke up at 210 the day before. So I'm getting up on them now. I'm one number off. I'm right behind them, but that's okay because y'all see how I gave Layla the number and it was 1 digit off. So we getting there. It's a build up, just like with the release. It's a build up. Okay, you have to baby steps. Okay. Oh God. Now I'm hearing Baby Shark. I should have never said that. I hate that song. My kids will not be listening to Baby Shark, okay? So yes, April B, keep it going. Write the petition down like Job 40 talking about writing. And then as soon as I said that, okay, as soon as I said that, I looked up and I saw we was talking about all the thunder of the captains and the war cry. So that definitely reminds me of you because I always talk about your warrior energy. And that's in Job 39. Lisa says, that's going to be so hard going back to my childhood life, visiting those memories. I will try. Yeah, do it when you're ready. Do it on your pace in due time because you don't want to wake up any sleeping, giants. But trust and believe if you're going through things, blockages, things like that. Even an ulcer that can be spiritual, as well. So in order to heal things within you, like that ulcers within you, you have to get to the root, to the core. And that's what I'm trying to do, is to guide y'all and try to walk y'all through, because it is a process. Just like when people get like past life regression, it's a process. You have to guide them through it so they don't get lost in translation and they're able to come back to this realm properly. And then they can also tuck those things that they went through away in a new energy. You know what I'm saying? They can, be healed. Wendy Aces, I'm taking mad notes. I'm so excited right now. Ashe, I'm so excited to have you, and I know the rest of the sister circle is happy to have you as well. Awesome energy you're bringing. Julie says, yes, I can't remember 6th and 7th grade. Yeah, usually it's like that for those very traumatic experiences. Um, it's usually like that. Y'all know what's so funny? I'm embarrassed, but I'm gonna post a picture of me when I was like, how old was I? Probably like, I don't even think I was one. But my mom sent me this picture the other day. And I had all white on, like all white dress and stuff. And I looked like a little old lady. Like I looked older then than I do now. So I look like I said, damn, I look like a little ancestor. Like I came back to do this. So trust me when I tell y'all these are the things Spirit is telling me because I was like, oh, I was an old little baby. Now, listen, so many of my family members passed on. The house burned down 20 years ago. Yeah, you definitely need that soil. Later says 456 is the combination to 567 money roll. Hey, Layla be on it. Chrissy, you laughing at me? I was sitting up like a little old ancestor. Y'all should have seen me. I'm gonna post it in the community section. Y'all can laugh at me. It's fine because I laugh too. And my mama gonna put it in our family group. And I was like, who is that? Better not be me. She was like, I mean, I'm sitting up there like, oh, y'all, just old as hell, with all white on. I said, what in tarnations? April B says, I went to court with the mother I work with. She wanted me to come in. I said, no, I burned frankincense and listened to those show money channel line as she was in court. Ashe, being a provider, but not on the front line because this is not your battle to fight. Woo, I just got chills, April. So do y'all know I can't even talk, Spirit. What feathers mean for Native Americans? Okay, for y'all who don't know, April B is Native American. And I also channel the Egyptian energy, which corresponds. Because if y'all notice Isis and all them, they have the feather, just headbands, just like the Native Americans. And even when they do this and they have their arms out, they have those feathers, make them look like they're feathered goddesses and gods. But oh, April B, I just heard feathers up. You're coming into your warrior goddess vibe. You are. Because when the feathers are up, that symbolize like this right here, this is just every day, just chill. Like in the dream catchers, just every day, you know, everything is at bay, all the energy is good, we're just chilling. You know, girl, I'm gonna have to put my feathers on for you. But when you pull the feather up, which y'all will notice if y'all look at Native American pictures, sometimes they have the feathers down, okay? And you'll see sometimes they have the headband on with one little feather sticking up like that there. That means wartime, okay? That is the symbolic energy and message for the gods, for the other tribe members, for the opposing tribe members to know we are at war, okay? Soon as I tuned into your energy, girl, I saw the feather sticking up. She said, yes, so true, big sis. I saw the feather sticking up. And it's so interesting because when I did your energy, I saw all the Native Americans around you. Right now, they're lifting you up higher because those blockages are being removed. Keep on lifting me up higher. Hey, y'all know I got a radio head, okay? Listen, they are lifting you up, baby, okay? Ooh, they're lifting you up with huge, 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 huge feathers. Which, ooh, girl, I had to put my feathers on to connect to this, baby. Feathers. Remember I told you to get a dream catcher? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so I gotta look at this. I'm not channeling tonight, but baby, I got to look at this. Ooh. All these fell out. Yeah, you're being liberated. Okay. This is your spouse on the other side. What did I tell y'all? The girl is a queen. Do y'all see this? Radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Yes, so it's a good thing that you did not enter the courtroom. And yes, you are a pioneer in your field. So yeah, all of your cards are coming up in the upright because the last time I did your reading, I remember that one was in the reverse, okay? Nelly says she's getting that dirt tomorrow. Okay, Blessed says she did too. She got $1,500 sent to her from school grant 3 days after. Okay, so let's go ahead and bless the frequency for April B for your prosperity. Girl, you better get you one of these. Anything to stimulate and get on that wavelength, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be sleeping in this 2 nights, okay? Blessed says April B. That's a blessing. April B. Hey. Positive says Ashe. Yes. Okay. April B said you said you would send me your dream catcher. Yes. Did you send me your address? Cause I didn't send it to you. I have it in the package with your name on it, but no address. And it's pretty too. It is brown with I'll text you a picture of it tonight. How about that? Because I wanted to make sure I brought enough back from Mexico. That's crazy. I'm like, you need a dream catcher. Well, hell, I need to send you yours, don't I? Send me your address so I can send it to you. Did? Okay, shoot. All right, where's my book? In the living room. As soon as I end this live, text me, okay? Everybody else stuff is already out. And then I'm gonna send my dolls off tomorrow, so I'll send yours off too. Okay. Y'all know I'm a one-man show, and I be over here blessing things and putting them on altars and energizing them. But the dream catchers, I didn't feel like I needed to do that. I just feel like what they represent, and the fact that they were made in Tulum, by some people that are probably offspring of the Mayans and things like that. So what y'all can do, most of y'all probably already got y'all dream catchers, but what y'all can do is put your little gemstone in the middle, take a little wire and wrap it around there, or sew it, or however you want to do it. But I think that will just increase the energy on it. Yes, please send it to me. She said, "I'm weak." Positive says, "I didn't give you my address yet." Yes, y'all, cause listen, cause when I finish packing that bag in a couple of days, y'all gonna have to wait till I come back, cause baby, I'm about to be in the wind. Okay. Okay. Good night, blessed. Good night. Good night. Good night. Okay. Have a blessed night. Okay. Yes, we'll get your reading scheduled soon. For London, I don't hear. She paid for her Elekes and reading too. I need to schedule y'all. I need to get a scheduling app because my readings are starting to be like, I used to do no more than 3 a day, but now it's changing. So I'm gonna have to get an app. Okay. Positive says I will. Okay, good. Well, yeah, y'all, that was pretty much all I had. Yeah, that was all I had. Unless anybody has a question. But yeah, yes, most definitely good luck on your test. Blessings. Yeah, April B, I'm hearing the feathers are up. And I just remember that from, growing up, they were talking about that. So definitely getting you some Native American gear and connecting with the tribal energy that you possess and that the land you live on carries as well. Okay. Wendy says, I need an appointment. Okay. Will somebody put my email address in there for Wendy, please? Because so we can make sure we get her sawed up, as my granny said, sawed up. April B says she was like me, and my lawyer saw you come from the car, burning the candle and frankincense. I bust out laughing. Yes, baby, because the energy that's, you know, wrapped up in that situation is one of those situations where if you do um, go in a courtroom, you need to be Erica Badu. You need head wrap, um, you know, um, your ankh. You see what I'm saying? Artillery, which is what it was talking about in this, where I was just reading from Job. Pretty much putting on the full armor of God. Why do I always say guard when I try to say God? That's who God is a guardian of your soul. You want to put on the full armor of your creator. Okay. Thank you, Positive. She says her website is in the About Me section for her services. Thank you. April B says, okay, thank you for imparting it to me. It means the world to me. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. Yes. So, Wendy, that you definitely want to get a head reading to see which Orishas your parents are. It is, it's a, um, you tap into portals. So it's a reading that looks into your soul. So you would have that done from either a Baba Loa or an Ianifa. Um, and I'm not a full Ianifa yet, so I haven't done any. So that's not a service that I offer. I'm able to see head orishas, but based on tradition, because I haven't had my last initiation yet, I don't do them because I'm a, by the book person. Okay. So yeah, you can get your crown read, and then you'll know who your parents are. Now you can always see what energy is walking with you because it's just energy. Okay. So the energies of the Orishas that are walking with you, but your parents, like, they control your destiny, your purpose. Just like if somebody gets their palm read and it says they're going to live into their late 70s, somebody else's palm unfortunately may say you're only meant to live until, right here. So you have to see what your destiny implies. Okay. um Nelly says, what else do I need again with the dirt? Just get the dirt and put your intentions in it for healing. Candle, take a candle, sit it in the middle of the dirt. You could put the dirt on a plate, surround the candle with dirt on a plate. That's how I do mine. And then I put, citrine and different healing crystals and different power roots like St. John wort and High John the Conqueror, black cohosh, hops, just different things to heal situations and to like lavender relax things. And then you pray over it. You can do the 23rd Psalms. You could do, let me see, actually, it's been a minute since I did it. Let's see what Spirit says, Nelly. What verse would you need to pray over? Um, okay, so you need Acts 2. Acts 2. So if you start at verse 18, even upon my bond slaves, both men and women, I will in those days pour forth of my spirit and they shall prophesy. So you have something blocking your ability to prophesy. And also you have some slave ancestors that are kind of still wounded, okay? And I will grant wonders in the sky above and signs on the earth beneath. That earth is going to be from the home. Blood, fire, and vapor of smoke. So make sure you're doing fire, which is the candle, incense, which would be, you could do 7 African power incense, Native American incense as well, the money house blessing spray, in that purple bottle. Spray you some of that. And hopefully I'm not going too fast. But the blood, I would do dragon's blood. Wow, verse 22 is talking about miracles and wonders and signs which God performed, yeah, through him in the midst, just as yourselves know. This man delivered up by the predetermined plan, which is what I was just talking about, and foreknowledge of God. So this is the thing you're going to release when you do that. Oh, yes. I was always beholding the Lord in my presence, for he is at my right hand, that I may not be shaken. Therefore, my heart was glad and my tongue exalted. Moreover, my flesh also will abide in hope. Yeah, this is the hope that you need, the release. This is the same hope that your ancestors need. Because, like I said, the bond slaves, both men and women. So you have men and women ancestors that are slaves, probably were slaves on that land. Um, mm, yeah, you definitely would benefit from doing this because it's talking about God has sworn to him with an oath to seat one of his descendants upon his throne. Yeah, you're the ambassador for your family, Nelly. So you need to go back and it's kind of like what I would call, I won't say it's a full soul retrieval, which is a service that I do offer, but it's not a soul retrieval completely, but it does call back a part of you. You see what I'm saying? Soul retrieval is on that same, you know what I'm saying? In that same vein, okay? When it says okay, but you can point me in the right direction, we'll talk. Oh yeah, most definitely. I can give you some energies to work with right now so that you can be I just saw 444. I think we're 1 hour, four, 40 minutes, and then it was 44 seconds. So that threw me off of what I was saying. Oh, I was saying, yeah, I can definitely tell you what energy to work with. Yes, most definitely. Um, oh, yeah, I never delete my lives. Layla says, what's my verse? Okay. Oh, okay. She says her granddad was a slave. Makes sense. Okay. Acts 2. Okay. I can't remember the verse. I closed my Bible, but go back and listen if you need it. Okay, love, Nelly. Look, y'all. Same way I knock on the tarot cards. Y'all saw that. I don't know what told me to do that other than my grandmother. Okay, Layla. Oh, Layla. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. Layla. Okay, so you are Matthew's, okay, 5. It says in verse 2, and opening his mouth, he began to teach them. That's you. I told you, you have a powerful, 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 powerful tongue. You always lead us in prayer. Y'all see that right there? First thing I saw. She says it's her favorite. Good night, Orion. Nelly says inbox me the price list. Price, I need that. Okay, Nelly. She says I'm in Matthew now. I love Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. I love when the disciples get in there and they start speaking, okay? Listen to this though, verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are all. Ooh, y'all, I'm getting so emotional reading this. Oh my God. Blessed are you when men cast insults at you and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely on account of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is heaven. Your reward in heaven is great. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth. Oh my God. But if the salt has become tasteless, how would it be made salty again? It is good for nothing anymore except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Oh my God. I've been telling you this for months. I've been telling you how blessed you are and how when your blessings come in, it's going to be through the roof. Because you've been through so much, but you've been so good to people and you are blessed. Blessed, better than blessed, as old people say. Because listen, you're blessed. You're blessed in all kind of ways. Blessed are the poor. Blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are the gentle. Blessed are those who are hungry. Blessed are the merciful. Blessed are the pure in heart. Blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are those who have been persecuted. Blessed are you when men cast insults at you. I'm telling you, but out of all of that stuff you went through, it says rejoice and be glad. Okay? For your reward in heaven is great. That's why you've been hitting the lottery back to back. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. That's what I'm saying. And you know, if they did this to Jesus himself, then they gonna do that to others. So yes, you're definitely blessed. Ashe, 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 ashe. Baby, listen. Excuse me. Y'all know my throat will go out when I start speaking the word of God. So it's so much power in it. It activates you. It does so many things. When I'm speaking true word and it's in alignment like that, like how it was for Nelly, like how it was for, Layla. Whew, I feel my chakras just vibrating. I encourage y'all to read y'all Bibles. Yeah, you can go get your cute little new age books off the bookshelf, you know what I'm saying? Like when I finish my book, it's gonna be cute. But literally, you know, it just is what it is. This is the book my grandmother read. All of our grandparents and our great grandparents, they had this book in their hands, had this book in their hearts. So, ooh, I love this one, y'all. This one my favorite right here. This is my favorite. This one is my favorite. But I gotta get with that messenger one that Layla's talking about. See, this is another reason I like this. It's got this leather covering inside of it. It's just very pristine. This book was it's a rare book. And I Googled it when I was in the bookstore. I went to a used bookstore and found this years ago. And I Googled it and I could not find it. But it was for $75 because they said it's rare. And somebody, whoever this was that owned this book, wrote this in here. They said, you will be healthy and strong. You will be a blessing to the world. You have gifts and talents. You are smart and something. The world needs you. There is power in, I can't see the rest of it. I can't see the rest of that. Blah, 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 blah. That was a little handwritten note that they left in here. And I was sitting in the bookstore. I said, oh, yeah, I have to have. Yes, ashe, ashe, ashe. Yes, ashe, 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 ashe. Woo. Okay, mouth. My mouth was about to get ready to say something. Y'all, one time I was talking in Latin and I sound like a man. I scared myself. I was like, oh, stop. I was like, no, don't do that. But I was talking in Latin and I knew it was Latin. Spirit told me it was Latin. I was speaking it. But yes, so this is my baby right here. Now, we were on a cruise ship. They had a little section of books. And I got another Bible. It's the oldest book that I have in this house. I can't remember right now what year it was from. But I have that on my ancestor altar. It's very old. And it's spooky. It's a good one. It's an old spooky one. Oh, thank you, Layla. So she gonna give me a messenger Bible. I love it. Thank you. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna use it for the channel. And my my other Bible I have since I was a little girl, and then I have T.D. Jake's Bible. I just liked it because it was pink and he had the, the pink pearls and pink pages. I bought that when I was in college, and I've kept that ever since. But different Bibles, I gravitate towards different Bibles depending on what mood I'm in. April said, "What in Latin? What? Wow. Yes, I have a whole lot of different energies that I work with, and some of them speak Latin. Latin is is the preferred language of the Roman Catholic Church. It is considered the language for religion, so to say, when it comes to Christianity and Catholicism. English is not the preferred language. And if you do know how to speak Latin, which my son took Latin in high school, and I would have him teaching me some things from time to time. If you speak it in Latin, it is a totally different vibration and frequency. Yes, Layla, Matthew. Did I say Matthew 2? Or was it 5? Nope, 5. It's Matthew 5. And as soon as I looked, right there at the top is verse 2. I don't even know what verse 1 says because it's on the previous page. And when he saw the multitudes, he went up on the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. Okay, so this is what, you know what? This Bible doesn't have the red in there, so I would assume this is Jesus speaking. But in most Bibles it's red. So for you also, Layla, you're going to have to do some work for with your father's energy, Spirit is saying. Ooh, that just made my heart melt. Layla, your energy is just so beautiful. Thank God that Spirit recognizes everything you've gone through, and they are, just building up those blessings for you. The release is going to be profound. The blessings will be amazing, and you deserve it. I'm so, happy and excited. Every time you win something, with the lottery prizes, I'm happy for you. I'm rooting for you. It's just amazing to witness it and just to know people who truly have good intentions and who have a good heart getting rewarded. That's the type of, to me, that is justice, fairness, and, just balance, those scales being balanced. So yes, and Spirit and God just put it on my heart to read for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt really, really, really good to connect with y'all's energy and to use Bibliomancy, for that troll S, they're going to put it in there talking about our tarot cards in the Bible. Okay? Don't do that over here tonight, because these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful messages for the tribe. Like, seriously, we can use the Bible, the Bible, tarot cards. It doesn't matter what form of divination we use over here, baby. We getting the word and the point across, okay? Ashe. Yeah, Ashe to Layla, because I'm telling you right now, just the vibration of her Bible verses when she prays, and I can just feel it. I'm gonna be honest. So I feel energy in different areas. She's a very nurturing, mothering energy. So as a channeler, I feel it. This is probably gonna sound crazy, y'all, but y'all know your girl sitting over here with feathers on right now, so I ain't quite normal, okay? I'm on another level, but I feel it in my breast, because it is a very mothering energy, which is why she calls me her spiritual daughter. And I say, yes, you're my spiritual mother as well, because I know what kind of energy she's linked up with. That's why when I tell her a number or I see a number, it may not be for me here in Virginia, but it's there for her. You see what I'm saying? But I was waiting. I said, y'all gonna be laughing at me, but that's all right. Oh, okay. Julie says she on her business page. Okay, cool. Wendy says normal to us. Positive say you good. Yeah, because it's like I know that that's the yim on y'all energy, and that's how I know when I tell y'all what Orisha energy y'all walking with, because I feel it in certain chakras or certain areas. Yes, Layla says Ashe. Pinky says, may I have a verse, please? Okay, yes, I got you. Yeah, I feel it in certain areas. Like if it was a person, just to say, for example, and this has been since I was a little girl, I could feel different energy portals, kind of projecting from people. So let's say that there was a bad person who didn't mean any good to somebody. And they were kind of like the type of man who would be like a predator. Because I remember one time my mom took me to this man's house who was supposed to be this church man, but I just didn't feel right about him. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I was looking at him and I felt bad, like in my, areas. And I was like, like I was hiding in a closet and everything. Like I just, like you just know, like spirit will send me a message like this area is, Shantae Craig. Y'all know she got her full name on. Shantae. She must be asleep. I was gonna tell y'all there's this picture when I was. Can you do me a quick favor, please? I'm gonna show y'all a picture. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. When I was a little girl. This not the me old lady looking like an ancestor picture, but I'm gonna show y'all a picture so y'all can see how I was looking upside people's head even when I was a little kid. Can you bring me that picture with, I know you, that's your name on YouTube. Can you bring me the little picture in the little bling bling frame? The little round picture with me and Monica and Quita Dad on the buffet, right on the top in front of the lilies. I'm gonna show y'all how I was looking at people when I was a little girl, because I've been like this whole time, okay? Blue Table Talk says that June, I figured that I was like Junie changed her name. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, positive. Junie says, JR girl says, yes, Blue, I still have my other one. I switched to my other phone. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. Thank you. You can leave it open. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. I was a little girl. Y'all can't see the man in this picture because I cut him out. But, and let me tell y'all this right now. He's in jail for killing his girlfriend after my mother. My mother was actually spared. Look at how I'm standing there looking. I'm just bothered. Do y'all see me? This me right here. I wasn't feeling him, period. He smiling, she laughing. I'm pissed off. Do y'all see this? Like something ain't right. You don't take pictures of kids and they, usually when you look back at pictures, kids be smiling and laughing and, having a good old time. I'm looking like I don't trust him. I don't like him. And I remember even with him, I would hide from him. And I tell y'all to this day, this man is in prison for not only killing his girlfriend, but he cut her up into pieces. I know that's extreme, but it's the truth. He cut her up into pieces, okay? I ain't mess around with him. I was like, And I told my granddaddy, too, when I was a little girl, I ain't like going over there. When my mom would come pick me up and take me over there with him, my granddaddy stopped me from going over there, baby. I wasn't allowed to go over there no more with him. So, Positive said, wow. Everybody said, wow. Positive, I can see that. Girl Jane says, look like I don't want to be here. Right. I was like, Like, and that's how I would feel about a lot of people. I mean, I don't remember this day or nothing like that, but I still remember his energy because I did not go around him after a certain point because my mother was raised by her dad and by her grandmother, which was her dad's mother, which is my great grandmother that I always talk about. And so my mom wasn't raised by her mom. I didn't rock with her either. Nobody told me, oh, she didn't even raise her own child, so that's why the energy is like that. I just knew. It was just discombobulated when I was a little girl. I just felt it. But yeah, I mean, when it comes, that's the type of discernment though that you must have on your spiritual journey. You have to know who has a good heart and who doesn't. With me, Trisha, above everybody, and I'm not, y'all, everybody. I have my own relationship with everybody on this channel, for the most part, even outside of the channel. But Trisha, to me, I would say is right here because of her heart and her energy, and I've always felt it since day one. So um, yeah, but so yeah, it is what it is. Um, okay, Pinky Lee asked for a verse. Let's see. Layla says Ashe. Um, okay, so you have John 3, verse 21, Pinky. It says, but he who practices the truth comes to the light, that that his deeds may be manifested as having been wrought in God. Okay, so this is again Jesus talking, even though it's not in red, but we know Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, those were the disciples speaking about their perspective of what Jesus said, when he was living. So this is John 3:21, okay? And then also, um, verse 22, after these things, Jesus and his disciples came into the land of Judah, and there he was spending time with them and baptizing. So that is, to me, you are a Reiki healer. So that's the portion of energy you're tapping into right here. Practice this, the truth comes to the light. Okay, and manifest. His deeds be manifested. Yeah, you definitely have the ability to manifest things. Um, yeah, it's talking about John, baptizing people. That's your energy, the healer's energy. Baptisms are, whenever I read in the Bible about that, that's a spiritual bath. That is a cleansing. That's a Reiki session. That's, what I do, the ancient shamanic, Egyptian healing. Okay. It says, because there was much water there, and they were coming and were being baptized. So yeah, this is all about cleansing, baptisms. It's talking about Jordan, John, okay? Um, all about baptisms, okay? It says a man can receive nothing unless it has been given from heaven, okay? So Ashe. Um, he who comes from above, verse 31, is above all. But he who is of the earth is from the earth and speaks of the earth. He who comes from the heavens is above all. I feel like this is just really your energy. You're about, even down in chapter 4, it's talking about the baptism again. So yes, so that's just you walking in your Reiki energy. Okay? Talking about, this is really focused and centered on the Samaritans. Okay? So you know how they talk about good Samaritans. So this is the people of Samurai. Those are the Samaritans. They call them good Samaritans and stuff because they help rebuild and all that stuff. Y'all know the Bible. Some of y'all do. If y'all don't, just start and just pick it up. Okay? Okay. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Hopefully this is helpful for y'all to see what energy y'all are in. Let me see what energy am I in? You welcome, Pinky. Let's see. She said, thank you so much, Lynn. Wow. Okay, what energy am I in, Spirit? Show me where I need to read it. Okay. Ooh, I see something about a temple. Okay. Okay. This is the same thing that I read from the other day. The same little area I read from the other day. For the promise is for you and your children, For all who are far off, as many of the Lord God shall call to himself. Ashe is talking about being baptized here, breaking bread, fellowship, praying with the apostles. For those of y'all who were on the Zoom, this is where I was reading from Acts 3. And I was talking about all of those things, the signs, and all those who believe were together and had all things in common. So this is me leading everybody who is on the same wavelength, like I said earlier. Um, to Wendy. Everybody here being on the same frequency, on the same wavelength, resonating and vibrating together, breaking bread, praying together, looking for signs together, the 777 energy that we were on the other day when I kept seeing it. Oh, and I saw it again today, y'all. 777. And all those who had believed were together and had all things in common. So that's my takeaway, Acts 3, verse 44. Um, I love it. And they began selling their property and possessions and were sharing them with all as anyone might have need. And day by day, continuing with one mind in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they were taking their 2 meals together with gladness and sincerity in heart. I'm getting me a storefront. That's what this talking about. This temple here, okay. And then down in chapter 3, now Peter and John, which is my daddy's name, it says now Peter and John were going up to the temple at the 9th hour, the hour of prayer. And then it's talking about a certain man who had been being carried along, set up at the gate of the temple, which is my energy as well, the gatekeeper energy, which is called Beautiful, in order to beg alms and those who are entering the temple. I'm getting me a storefront. I don't care what nobody say. Then it's talking about possessing silver and gold, and somebody who was sick and afflicted in front of the temple, who raised up, and immediately their feet and ankles start straightening up, and they begin to walk, entering the temple, walking and leaping and praising God. So that's all Acts 3. So that's me there. That's the healer energy. That's healing the affliction of someone who was unable to come into the temple the way that they needed to. And then even up here, I was reading from Acts 2, same verse, same thing I read the other night. Oh, I forgot you positive. Okay. Junior says, yes, ma'am, had to learn it when I was younger. Pinky said, I just told you I saw the storefront yesterday, didn't I, Lynn? Yes, you sure did. Yes, you sure did. You sure did. Look, it's going to be the temple, and it's going to be called Beautiful, okay? That's it. I love it. Layla says, me too, Lynn. I'm getting me a storefront. Yes, I already told Layla that she going to have one, too. Yes, you did, Pinky. You sure did. You sure did. She said, in common to in vibration. Yes, the vibration is awesome and amazing. Positive. I'm really not getting a strong need for you to really have one. Because I feel like you still need to be in that healing energy, that cutting cords energy of the Psalms 90. I'm sorry, where am I saying 91? Psalm 69. Okay. Okay, this is Acts 2, verse 27. Because thou wilt not abandon my soul to Hades, nor allow thou Holy One to undergo decay. So you're coming away from any darkness that was trying to overtake you, okay? And it says here, brethren, I may confidently say to you regarding the patriarch David that he both died and was buried, and his tomb is with us to this day. Okay, so that's pretty much to me um, saying that you are being reborn. Okay, anytime it's talking about death and burial, that is a ritualistic dying away of your old self symbolically. Okay. Um, the Lord said, sit at my right hand until I make thine enemies a footstool for thy feet. That's a good one. I used to love hearing old people say the devil say that how your enemies become your foot stool. Okay. Ashe. Ashe, 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 positive. Ashe to everybody. Yeah, I just feel like right now you need to be on the Psalms because that's the healing. And if you look at it, I read for you from Acts the chapter right before where I was coming at with the temple. So you're one of the people that's coming into the temple for the healing, like how it said about your feet straightening up and you standing up and leaping and running, whereas you didn't have that energy ahead of time. That's my job, is to get people into the temple for healing. So you're on the page, the verse, the chapter right in front of that, meaning you're one of the ones who needs that healing ritual, that burial, to prevent that energy from Hades. Hades is hell in the Bible. That darkness from trying to claim you. Okay. I just saw what Movie said. I know that's right, baby. Bible study on a Thursday, spiritual guidance. Thank you, God. Ashe. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Spirit, because I don't remember anything I say after I say it. I have to go back and look at the live as well, and then I'll get messages and like my verse that I pulled for myself. That's why I did it while I was in this portal of energy that we're in right now, because I want to go back and read my stuff too. You see what I'm saying? Junie vibrating. Pinky said, yes, I did. Yes, 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 I say. Okay. Junie says, I'm coming to your beautiful temple, baby. Because y'all know it's going to have to be pretty and clean. Because I don't know what's up with some of the botanicals I go in. The candles be like, when you pick them up, you be like, and you get dust in your eyes. I be like, now come on, y'all could at least go around here and at least go around here and use some Palo or, some Indian house blessing aerosols or something, keep them charged up and fresh. See, that's why I say you can't just pick no candle up off the shelf in the store and light it, because there's no energy in it. It's got dust, for Pete's sake, sitting on it, depending on where you go. Pinky says, I saw your storefront. It's not large, but not small. You will love it for sure. And it has shelves on the right side of the store. Oh, yes. And I want my shelves to be black, because I want all my little stuff to be popping, like all my color, my candles and stuff. The colors to pop on that black shelf. Yes. And I want the hardwood floors. I want that little gray color. I don't know how to explain it. But I want that little gray charcoal color hardwood floor. But I want it to have like this kind of old look too. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome, positive. Shakana says, what's the stand over you? This is my pyramid. It is my meditation pyramid. I'm in my meditation room. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it has like you can see the aura, or maybe just me, of the pyramid behind the actual pyramid, where it looks like light, but it's the aura of it. Johnny says, Ashe. Yes, it's gonna be cute. I'm excited. Yes, Johnny. The pretty vintage look. Yes, that's what I want. More best as I should. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the pretty vintage look. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Those candles be so old. I be like, even the little like little potions and stuff they sell. It be so old. I'm like, well, god dang, who made these mixtures? Did Methuselah make porter wax out the candles? Shit. And y'all know Methuselah was the oldest person in the Bible. I was like, well, damn, these candles that old? Because I'm talking about dust for days. You can literally do this, and the shelves be dusty, everything. I'm like, oh Lord. Pinky says, or maybe that's my storefront. I don't know. LOL. Well, I know one thing, honey. I'm gonna have me one. Could be both of them, because I definitely will have me one. I have one now. It's just in the house, taking up way too much space. So, Obed said, road trip, can't wait to see Lynn's pink table of bread. Ashe, okay? I'm telling y'all, I'm ready. I need to figure out where is it going to be. Like, let me buckle down. June, every time I see my jewelry, I get all excited. It's so cute. Oh my God, this just made my life. Look, not my day, my life. Because every time I look at my hands, I'm like, ooh, wee. Positive says, I know you're going to be serious as you saying it's funny, but at the same time, LOL. Yes. Oh, Pinky, I swear I said the same thing. Oh my God, get out of my head. Junior June says they should manifest themselves, not leaving dust. Okay, because I be thinking that too, because they be so happy to see me come. And I'm like, do y'all have other customers? Yeah, because they close the door when I come in. They lock it sometimes because I spend a couple of hundred when I go in there. But not no more, honey, because I'm about to get hooked up with this plug, okay? My vet said. And get jealous every time you wave your bracelet. My vet said she get jealous. Now, look, your blessings laid up over there at the conjure house, just waiting on you to come get in your car and pick them up. So that's it. You just got to make that drive. Positive laugh. And Pinky says, Spirit said, I'm telling you, honey, I am just as sure as I'm looking crazy on this picture right here. I'm going to have me a botanica. And I'm going to take my grandparents' picture. And I want it huge. I want it life size. Like how when you watching those old haunted movies and they have those big portraits up on the wall, I want that. I want a big, huge portrait of my grandparents. And I want all of my candles be blessed by me and stuff like that. Like, I want Jonas has said it now. I want a nice little little situation set up. I'm not in Maryland, travel A, but I'm not that far from it. So Faza says, come to me as well earlier. Maryland, come to me as well earlier. Yep, I'm telling you, so mote it be. It is written. Okay. So I already have the experience from having a storefront before, from managing stores, from being the HR person that, put money in my CEO's pocket. So I've been a blessing to other organizations. It's time for me to be a blessing to the masses so they can come and get their candles and things, and their little trinkets and tinctures and their potions. Oh, okay. Wendy says I switched accounts. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I thought that you were some man. I was like, who is he? Okay, I got you. I can barely see your icon. Yeah, positive. It's time, and I am going to be, for anybody who's doing their own little, things. I know y'all make jewelry, y'all have other things that y'all do. I'll do featured items and stuff too. But location is going to be prime. There's a huge Yoruba community in Maryland. They have lots of black witch covens and stuff like that. When I first moved here, I don't know if y'all remember, I told y'all I did a group reading. A lot of spiritual people here, and so I do feel like that would be prime. Yeah, Travel, I thought you was some little muscular man. I was like, oh Lord, who is that? Lord help me. Yes, Nelly says you told me and you saw abundance for me, And I was approved for 2 credit cards in the last few days. Ashe, ashe. Yes, abundance coming in. Keep that to help build up your credit score for when it's time for you to purchase your home. Just what I do, I just maybe once a month or every 2 months, I'll put a purchase on my card and pay it in full, because you don't want them to close your account, because they had closed 2 of my accounts. And we had to call them. I was like, don't close my account. They were like, they didn't close it permanently, but it was like due to inactivity. I don't know if it was suspended or like what status it was in, inactive, I guess. But they had it where I had to call them. And I mean, I went out to buy something and I was embarrassed. And I had to switch a card. And I called them. I said, I know I have a zero balance. They said, yeah, but you haven't used your card in a while. So Nelly, just, pay for something, get your gas or something like that, and turn around and, pay it off and keep that. Make sure you stay below half. If your limit, let's say your limit is $5, and I'm just saying that because I don't know what your limits are. Let's say your limit $5, you never want to charge over $2.50. You need to stay below half. And if you do go over half, make sure you pay it off before your credit card reporting day. You want to ask them, what day do y'all report to the credit bureau? So if your reporting day is like, for example, the 18th of the month, if you know you over half, you need to go ahead, take the money for whatever other things you need, take it out of that pot, pay that credit card so that it's under half by the time it's your credit card reporting day, because you don't want it to report on your credit bureau that you're over half. Those things are very imperative. When I was getting ready to buy my house, those were the little tricks that helped me get approved for my loan like this. Okay, so do those little things because it's coming. Yes, I say. Pinky says, I lived in Maryland 5 years. Love the energy there. Okay. I'm going to have to go back out there and see where I need to get hooked up at, because, baby, I'll tear Maryland down. It don't matter where I go, as long as I go somewhere where the energy is right and I connect with it, because I'm going to be a beast wherever I go. Let's just put that out there. And that ain't on no bragging, because y'all beasts too. Y'all know I'm going to give credit where it's due. But I'm going to be a beast and I'm going to eat it up and I'm going to murder the game. Not kill, murder the game. So, but I need to go somewhere where there's a cute little vibe and energy, and people around me, are on the same frequency. Because it's like where I live, it's more of a Hispanic population. So I need to be where some, what I'm saying, people who get down with the get down are ready to come and get their supplies and stuff. Doing it to 30%. That's what it is. I couldn't remember if it was 50%, 30%. It's been so long since I was doing all these things. But I definitely know it's like she said, 30%. I definitely know it's imperative. It's all a numbers game. It's data driven. I did all these things because I had the same credit cards from when I was 16. When I was, getting ready to buy my house. And I was wondering, why is my credit score not looking like I needed to? Because I was spending over those percentages. Like Junie said, 30. Okay? So let's change that. So it wouldn't be $2.50. So let's say you got a $10 limit. You don't want to go over $3, which is very easy to do that. Okay, so what you want to do is you you can go over and make sure that by the credit card reporting day, you've corrected that and brought it underneath that. So let's say credit card reporting day tomorrow. Okay, let me go in my bank account and pay my card off or down to beneath 30%. Now, if you were taking your cell phone money or your car note money to do that, that's fine. Because all you have to do a couple of days later is pay that bill with the credit card itself. If you're in that kind of predicament. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in that predicament, don't even do it. I would say don't even use the cards unless, you booking a trip or, something like that. Because you could get caught up in that. I keep mine in a whole separate wallet. I don't even take it to the mall with me or nothing like that, because it's just easy to get caught up, especially if you're trying to build, you're trying to do something like you said, purchase a home, you know. April says, yes, I take heed to that as well. Ashe. Pinky said, you going to tear the club up. Babe, she said, down, baby. I'm going to tear the club up, okay? And down. Sideways. I'm going to do a full cross, a full split on the club, okay? Just give me the cross. Up, down, side to side, okay? Julie says, yes, you a beast. Okay, Travel A says 7%. Ooh, shoot. Well, you just can't spend nothing. Just 30% is average, but the 7% is the secret. Wow, I'm a living witness. Winking. Okay, so Ashe, you got different people telling you. You say LOL. You got different people telling you what it is. I'm telling you, Nelly, Movette, Trisha, everybody, Layla, riding that train to get on that new house. I'm telling you. Nelly says, got you. Thank you, Junior June and Lynn. Um, wow, travel at 100% under a year. Ashe. Mm-hmm. Well, I reckon I'll wrap that up for y'all so that y'all can marinate on what we discussed. Let everything simmer. Pinky said just don't spend what you don't have. Ashe, and that used to be the thing for me. Back in my 20s, I was like, hell, I got all these credit cards and I need this, want that. After I paid all my bills, let me do this and that. It's a trap. It's like they really give it to you just to kind of test you and see how responsible you are. So, like, even when I worked in the insurance industry, like my insurance rates, knock on wood, are ridiculously low. Ridiculously low. For a luxury car, I'm paying $70 a month, and that's full coverage with all kind of roadside, with all kind of everything, uninsured motorists, all of that. And I have my other vehicle on there as well, which is a Honda. So yeah, and I have my wife's Jeep on there. So but I know the secrets, which first of all, you gotta not get tickets and stuff like that. Paying your premiums, you never want your policy to lapse or cancel because they're gonna increase the fee just for that, and your rates are gonna just be stupid. And then also other tricks are your credit. People don't know that. They check your credit score for your insurance, and also they look at your responsibility. That's one thing as a insurance company, how responsible you are. So it's a numbers game. It's all data. It's all systematic. But once you get in there and tap into those numbers, like Junie said, like Wendy said, you win. So just play that little game, get what you need, and you'll be good. Traveler said that my insurance rate is ridiculously high. That's crazy. You can always call to get them to redo it too, cause you can get your rates redone, get them redone. But it also depends on what state you live in as well, what zip code you have. Oh, it's a numbers game in insurance. Like, it's really a numbers game. Like, how old you are, that number. How many people in your household, that number. What's your zip code? That's the number. What's your credit score? That's the number. Like, goddamn. Like, number. Travel Light said the ticket queen. Nella says, I'm not, I got moves to make. Okay. Yes, I'm telling you, you got to make those moves. Travel Light said Maryland. Okay. Ashe. Well, I definitely am not too far from Maryland, so make sure yes, pay your bill before the due date. Ashe, Pinky. That's another little secret, another number, the date. Okay. Nella says without, yes, no doubt. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Hey, Philanda. She said she just got off work. We've been over here preaching tonight, love. Preaching and just vibing, just doing an energy check-in from our cord cutting ritual. And we got the feathers out tonight, the war feathers. Feathers, they're down on my head, but this is April B. Matter of fact, this is April B right here. If I can get one to just cooperate with me right quick. This is our April B right here, okay? She got her feathers up, ready for war. Okay, Pink. She got her feathers up, okay? She is a warrior marching with our Black Lives Matters. She is on the front line in Ohio. We have to keep her lifted up always. Her protection is coming in. Her ancestors are carrying her. Huge, 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 huge energy. April B said, "Girl, y'all know I don't mind." Ooh, this is giving me like a Great Gatsby vibe. You know, I mean, here's the thing: you have to laugh when you're dealing with spirit. You have to laugh. You know, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're going to, experience all the emotions of walking down. Um, the owl, spirit is saying, to get to a certain point. But everything is a ritual. Everything is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to heal from. You want to experience different cleansings, different initiations. And doesn't mean you have to go and stand before a Native American priest or shaman. You can do this long distance how we're doing this. So the collective energy. So yes, April B is our warrior. I got my Native American feathers up for her, representing true warfare. Falanda said, from now on, I like to be called a Fofo. Okay. Am I saying it right? Wait, Falanda. So is it Fufa? Okay. And Junie June says, why I put more calls on the odds? I think everybody wanted one. It's so funny you said that. Oh, I got chills when I was doing your reading, and Spirit said that little turquoise car, and you showed me a picture of it. But yes, I found my old pager. I gotta send you a picture of, because remember we was talking about pages. I found my beeper from when I was in high school. I had a little red beeper with a little gold chain on it. Y'all know I'm extra, so I had a little gold chain, and I thought I had my initials on there, but they must have fallen off. I mean, but I was what, like 16 years old, so I guess they fell off. But I had my initials in gold, and they were little stickers, like little sticky initials. So okay, fufa. Okay, all right, fufa. I got you. I got you. I got you, girl. I got you. April said, yes, I just said that I wanted a new bigger car. Thanks, June. Go ahead and get you a car. But you know what, April, you're gonna have to do the back office side of things. You need to start getting stuff in your business name. I mean, you riding around here going to see your clients, and you going to court with them and stuff, baby. When I tell you, I be writing all that off. Honey, Uncle Sam will have to pay a sister like me with these feathers on my head, baby. He would have to drop it off come tax time. Just go on, cut me my big old fat check, because I'm out here riding people around. That's like an attorney almost. You know what I'm saying? Like you going to court with people. You on the front line, this, that, and the third. You need to be getting compensation. She said long O. Fofo. I was thinking it was Fofo, but then when I was looking at your name for London, I was like, is it Fofo? Fofo. Okay. What up, Fofo? April B said, what is funny, you said that I was just working on the business things today, literally. Yes, Spirit, like, come on with the come on, baby. Because I see 2 dice being thrown out. Girl, get your money, honey. Get your money, black woman. Get your money, okay? Get them coins, baby. Them the clink clink coins. When Pinky said she heard some coins that we need to be hearing is them big old checks being written, okay? Blue said June thinks I wrote a petition about a new truck, okay? She said yes, it's Fofo, okay? So now I got to remember Fofo. I think I can remember that. Now, if I'm not in tune with the energy next live and I forget, just remind me, and then it'll stick, because I'm be looking at your name. Travel A, I bet you said this girl over here a mess. Junie June said yes, you can write that off, April. Right, baby, bye. Shoot, I'm telling you, like, I know they're changing tax law right now. But while they still have things that you can write off, you write off everything in your house, whatever space you're using to do your work, trips going to court. Like Junior said, you can write all that off, honey. Hell, if I had to stop and get me a Gatorade on the way to court, that's getting wrote off too. Like with everything, you got to get your compensation. You know, billing, whatever you charge, consultations. I don't know how all that works, if it's pro bono or whatever, donations. But I know one thing, baby, you need big old checks, big fat, big banks, okay? We wrapping up, fofo. We were using the Bible to do what is called bibliomancy, which is when you take the Bible and you just, get in tune with the energy. Like when I use the tarot cards, and spirit will tell me where to stop and what to read from. So that's what we were doing. And when I was tapping into your energy, just doing it, I see the Mediterranean Sea. So I don't know. Are you going to do like a spa service or something? I don't know, Fofo. Right, June said mileage, clothing, everything. Yes, everything. And anytime you go eat, that's a business expense, you know, everything. Yes, April B said facts. Hey, Sabril. Mm-hmm. Get your just pay, you know. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that because I think that kind of helps. Right, Junior. Entertainment, business, vacation. Like when I take my trip, that's a business trip. I'm writing my book. So whatever my hotel expenses are, whatever food I eat, you know, rental cars, plane tickets, whatever, those are business expenses because I am on business. I'm writing my book. That is a business um related expense because the book is for the business, as well as the fact that any work that I do while I'm there, as far as, if I take a phone call for a client, how much did I charge this person? Like, I'm writing all that off. So that means my cell phone is my business phone, right? Same with you. Okay, Philanda says she's about to go eat. That's a business expense. Don't forget. Blue says, when are you leaving on your trip? Probably next week. One day next week. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I'm going, but it'll be early next week. But y'all will see because I'm gonna show y'all where I'm at. Right. Okay. Well, hopefully this was enough to just check in to see what the collective energy is. I'll check in again probably one more time before I leave. So maybe Saturday or Sunday or something like that. But we will see what's good. Psalm 69 in the morning, Psalm 69 at night. If you need a Psalms in between there, you can do Psalms 91 for protection, Psalms 23. You can do um, you can do whatever you open your Bible to, do that, okay? Like Positive says, she just tuned in to Psalm 69, okay? So yes, just getting on the same vibration and frequency as a collective enhances and increases the energy. So Ashe and blessings to everybody. Next week, so I can link up with you soon. Travel A said, okay, cool. Most definitely. Travel A. My email is gypsylyntarot@gmail, and my website is conjurepriestess.com. So you can message me on either of those. Okay. Yeah, Philanda. Interesting you're talking about a retreat because when I flipped to see what my energy was talking about in the Bible tonight, it was talking about the temple and it was talking about the people that will come to the temple for healing. And I was saying that I was going to open a storefront. That's why we're talking about Maryland, because everybody has prophesied that it will be in Maryland. Okay. So yes, so I'm planning a temple down the line, but in the meantime, a retreat will be something that we did kind of brush on that a couple of times, but we can definitely get more organized and talk about it. Yes, I'll definitely do another Zoom travel. Shoot me your information and I'll send you the next invitation to the Zoom. The next one will probably be while I'm out of town. Because again, this is going to be a business trip, okay? So yes, but Blue Table Talk, good night to you. Good night, positive as well. And I am so glad that we were all in this space together. Again, thank y'all so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I will holla at y'all this weekend. All right, Ted. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.